Okay, we are recording, and I'm just going to turn the volume of this down a little bit. And gee, I hope this works, man. It's really funny when you're doing video because I don't know. You do the whole video, and the nightmare is if you do the whole thing talking and you realize it didn't record. Or anyway, this should be fine. How you doing, everyone? I am. Oops, wrong map. I'm doing waypoint F.
Red team on offense.
Okay. We're doing the final stages of my bot, which is going really, really, really well. So that weird 0 you see on your screen, right there. I don't know what. It's supposed to look really cool, but something's gone wrong with the waypoints. The display thing. It's working correctly. It's just some kind of display thing. I don't know what's causing it. But anyway, okay, here's the situation. We have our bot right here. Boom. And what we want is I'm going to call him. Oh, you'll see what's going on. There's a platform here. And I'm going to call him. And he goes there and there. Then he gets to the platform. Nope, he doesn't. Where are you going? So I'm trying to get... What I want is for him to... Okay. Let's try it again. I want him to do the following. I want him to... So he comes here. He goes there. Boom, do you see the yellow thing? But then he jumps off. So I want you to stay on the platform. Here's the code. I want you to stay on the platform whilst it's going up. And here's the bot use plat. So we go here. This gets triggered when the bot steps into a waypoint type 5, which is looks like this. A type 2, plat bottom. We find the actually, let's go through it. Step through the code, just so you can see what we're talking about. Get back down. Oh. Follow me. Come on, bot. Follow me. Cool. And then I run and catch the lift, and I get it before he does, and now he's stuck, and now he has to go. He realizes he can't get to me, and after a while he should jumps a few times, then he should realize I'm lost, and then he goes and does. There he goes. There he goes. Where are you going? Boom. Okay, goes there. Oh, boom. Okay, beautiful. Now he's at the bottom. He's at the bottom waypoint before the lift or the plat. I'll use the terms interchangeably because I keep switching between them. So the first thing we do is we get the radius of 200. I think this is about right. This all, and then we look around the radius of 200 of the origin of this waypoint's origin, which is the one that's the pre. Now this is important. This is not under the lift. This is right next to it. So if something goes wrong, he's not going to go under the lift, and the lift banging on his head, which is what happened last time. So it's just before, and so we're going to look through all the entities within the 200 quake unit radius, and if we find a plat, that's not a plat. Oh, that is a plat. So we did break, or we found nothing else in the radius. Just double check. If we didn't find an E, that's not true. In other words, we did find E. So E is the plat, right here, the platform. And okay, so now first thing to do is it state bottom. Is it ready to go? And the answer is no. Sorry, is it not state bottom? Yes, it is not. It is true that this is not available. This is a thing, computer talk. The logical yes, no. It is true that it is not available. So now what we do is we stick the current waypoint, which is. Hold on, who's the inspirator? Oh yeah, no, it's in self, which is the current waypoint here. In its inspirator field, we put E, which is the plat. And the reason is, because when we go into this function, we're going to need it. So when we go to bot use plat, which is down here. And the way I like to do things is I have the spawning of the entity and the timer and then the repeat in the same function. So the first time we go through, actually, why don't we just do it? Why talk about it? Boom. Let's go through here. It went down there, and okay. So we jump to here. Is this a class same? If it's not a plat waypoint, which it's not, because this is the first time I've been here. Now, I find this really handy to get these clear names, which are defined at the top, and then assign them here. Make sure you get this right, of course. We've got the bot, the pre-lift waypoint, which is the spot standing from, which is its current waypoint. We have the plat, the thing we're going towards, which is the thing we just assigned. The bot. Hold on, that's wrong. Self is the waypoint. Huh? Oh, okay, sorry. No, I see. This is confusing because I had to rewrite this whole code. This has always been the waypoint entity, or self here. That's no longer the case. Self here is the bot itself, because this is not triggered by a touch. See, it's still called waypoint touch. This is not triggered by touch. It's triggered by getting too close to it, as I shall demonstrate here, because somewhere in the grunt here, see, if the bot is waypoint find, that's what this means. There's a distance. Are we within 30 Quake units of the waypoint origin? If so, then we go here. So this is not a touch. Shouldn't be called touch. So sorry for the confusion. Anyway, let's go on. So yes, self is the bot, and the bot's current waypoint is the pre-lift waypoint. So next we have the plat itself, which we just stuck in there previously. We print something, message from the bot. Now we make a new entity, and call it a platform plat WP. It's a solid trigger. We want to trigger because we will want to know when we're on the platform. It's not going to move. We're going to place it where the platform is. Now I've got to use real origin because, long story short, these things are not entities. The platform is a part of world, so the way to find it is to use I might as well show you. Some people might be curious. Real origin means, where is it? We're getting the average. Come on, looks like that. It's just one line. Return the dimensions, the average of them. You know, I'm so focused on this now. I don't want to go into explaining that because it'll really distract me. I'm not that smart. So, and then we place the platform, this new entity E. So we get this new vector, which is there. Then we raise this vector a little bit, 32Z up, a bit higher. And then we set this entity in that position. We give it a color and skin just if we're debugging. That won't show up in the game normally. Now we store some values, which we're going to need when we come back, and E will be called self. We stick to plat itself. The bot, the thing the bot is, I don't remember why we need this. The pre-lift waypoint we store in old anyway. These are variables which are already in the code elsewhere. I don't want to keep making new variables every time, so I'm reusing them. Anyway, and then we use this thing called bot use plat, which in other words this very same function, you see. But next time we come back to call itself, because it will be called plat waypoint, see? It will not run this code. So the second time around through, it'll jump to, actually, I want to just go through it. Where were we? Okay, so the platform origin is there. We put the platform in position. We make it look a certain way. We stick in the platform, the bot, the thing the bot's following, which is the owner. The pre-lift waypoint. What to do when the bot touches the platform, which it will, because this is just how long the plat's going to take. We're going to do something in about 10 seconds. Well, this is just how long it takes to get to the top, which is the height divided by the speed, which will give us the time. How long it takes to get to the top, plus an extra 10 seconds. So if you haven't gone to the top, so something's going to run in 10 seconds, which is this thing here. No, which is this thing here, the think. Now, bot walking, because we need to walk towards now this thing. And the thing we're walking to is this entity, the goal entity. So boom, return, boom. And then we return here, return, and then we move. Boom. And now the bot moves towards Where is it? There it goes. Oops, the lift comes down. It touches the platform again. When did it stop touching the platform? Oh, that's not right. Ooh, something's going on there. Is it because I was in the debugging for so long? Has it found the platform? Ah, no platform. Because it was high up. Let's move. Back here again. It's too high up. No platform, why not? Okay. Set the breakpoint under here to see if it ever finds the ever again. Ooh, it found it, okay. Is it not on the bottom? It's true that it's not available. It's not available. Ah! If you're standing here, it's not available. We get out of here. And then it should come back to this spot again and again and again until it is available, in which case it will jump to here. But I thought we already went through this. Okay, so now it is available. Didn't we just do this? I'm going to turn this off just to let it run. I'm going to set the breakpoint in this function here. Where is it? Use plat. It's got to use plat. And also it's want to know when it touches. Okay. Oh, okay. So using plat. Didn't we just do this? You know what? I'm just going to do the touch. It's going in that spot. It's waiting. It's not trying to get. So why is it jumping? It's trying to get. Okay, it's available. It goes back at the lift and touches it. And now we're at the touch. So now what we want. So it's now touching the entity that's on the platform. It's not there. It's others. The software. We assigned all these variables in the calling function. So this is all entity. Sorry, this is a bit advanced for. There's not really a beginner's. It's not a tutorial even. It's just me thinking out loud and yeah. Anyway, so I know when I'm seeing that, I can look back and go, look at that. I used to be so smart when I was young. Okay, so we stick some variables in here just to clarify things. Now what are we doing? We're making the bot stand still. Oops, what's going on? Why did we jump there? Oh, FTQCC issue. And now what we do is the bot's standing still. We tell it to get the next waypoint, which is the bot's current waypoint ID, which is the last pre-lift one. And we add 1 to it. And then we assign the origin of that as the current waypoint and the type. And make the goal entity be the current waypoint. Then we remove. Ooh, star. There's the bug. We do not remove the pre-lift waypoint because we're not doing that old system anymore. We're not making and removing entities. We're just transferring the new value of the origin. Yes, we're just changing the origin values. Yes. There you go. How about that? Alive. By the way, I've done this for hours and hours and hours this week. I didn't do a video because I thought it would be hours and hours and hours of me guessing and trying and not failing. It would be the most boringest
Red team
video.
on offense.
So let's have a look if this works. Boom. Lift. I'm not saying that it'll work, but I will say that was definitely a problem, which would explain. So it comes towards me, see, and then it gives up, goes there, blah, blah, goes there, goes into the lift, goes there now, and it goes up, hits the thing, and it comes towards me! My little buddy, you came, and I called you and you came, didn't you? All right, now let's try to break it. So let's try following me. And, we missed it. He should go there, jump a few times, swivel, then go to his waiting position. A couple of jumps in waiting position. Why don't you go into waiting position? What are you doing standing there? There he goes. Waiting position. And now he's waiting. Waiting for the lift to go. Now, I know he's spinning. It looks ridiculous, but I'll fix that later. But what I want to know, I just want now for him to wait for the lift. Wait. And then if I get off, when the lift becomes available, he, boom, goes in the lift. And what if I shoot him off the lift? fell off. Now what are you going to do? Oh, that was pushing it. I don't know if you could handle it. Yeah, now he's confused. All right, but that wasn't. I haven't coded for that possibility. So now he's. Yeah, all right. I should have done that. All right, because anyway. So come to me. Tries to get to me. Jump, 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 jump. Jump a few times. Eventually, give up. Boom, 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 and use the waypoints. Use the waypoints. What are you waiting for, man? There he goes. Boom. And then that one. And then he goes to that one. And he gets on the lift. And boom. And he comes towards me. Yes. And let's do a final test before I let you go. This is really. Someone's calling me. They can wait. Okay, final test is. Stay there. I'll come up. I said wait, didn't I? It's 4. Oh, it's too late now. Oh, the lift's blocking him. Oh, come here. Actually, I wonder what that happens there if the lift... Someone's calling me. Anyway, look, it's working. I've got to take this call, and I shall... thanks for listening. I'll see you later.